Hello and happy Friday. I'm Anson and we are now in the second half of Lent, and we're continuing our journey through the last 7 days in the life of Jesus. So far, we've seen that beginning on Sunday, 5 days before his crucifixion, Jesus entered into Jerusalem. We saw on Monday how he cleared out the temple courts to make room for the Gentiles to draw near to God by faith. We saw how on Tuesday he was being challenged by the religious leaders, but how he turned the tables on them with some questions of his own, spent all day teaching in the temple, and then taking questions in the evening from his disciples and talking about his second coming. We're entering this Sunday, this weekend, into the next 2 days. We're going to see two episodes from Mark chapter 14 on Wednesday and Thursday. And each of them centers around a meal. And in each of these meals, we see some of the puzzling things that are actually themes throughout Scripture of how God is at work through human actions, and how through human actions, God is at work. And in each of these meals, this coexistent activity of God's actions and human actions working together, and how God's sovereignty and love and purposes are accomplished through that. This is what comes to the forefront as Jesus is sharing these meals immediately before his trial and his crucifixion, and then ultimately his resurrection. So there's a lot to learn here, both about Jesus' heart and what he wanted his disciples and us to see and hear and learn at this most important part of his ministry. And also it shines a light on some of the ways that God works and helps us understand other parts of Scripture as well. So there's a lot of meaning packed into these 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, and these two meals in particular. So if you want to read ahead, read the first half of Mark chapter 14. You'll see these stories, and looking forward to digging into them this Sunday. Hope you'll join us in person or online. And then also we have a baptism this Sunday in both of our services, the 9 o'clock and the 10:30. We're going to celebrate baptism together. So I'm excited about that. Looking forward to seeing you this weekend. But until then, have a great weekend, and I hope to see you soon.